Young Sheldon presenting Audrey as particularly opposed to Georgie set up First Marriage Season 1 to focus greatly on her and Georgie's bond, which in turn led it to spotlight just as much Georgie and Jim's alliance and the surprising positive relationship between Georgie and Connor. Similarly, Mandy's complicated relationships with Audrey and Jim were also First Marriage's focus. However, what Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 1 only offered glimpses of was the relationship between Mandy and Connor. Connor having enough screen time to become First Marriage's breakout star highlighted his wholesome bond with Georgie and his conflicted relationship with Jim. Mandy and Connor nonetheless spent little time together, and even Georgie pointed it out in Baby Fight. First Marriage Season 1, Episode 16 revealing Georgie and Mandy's opposing views on having more children shaped the narrative through the fights it caused among McAllisters and Coopers, but it also sneakily brought up the absence of a close bond between Mandy and Connor via Georgie's comments about their age difference being the cause of their not to be close. The exchange prompted Mandy to check in with Connor, which revealed how diabolical she was as a child. However, it also reminded Mandy to be more mindful of Connor, something that was evident in First Marriage Season 1, Episode 20, when Mandy agreed to spend Mother's Day at home as a buffer for Chloe's first meeting with Audrey for Connor. What First Marriage Season 1 showed of Connor and Mandy's bond were mere glimpses. However, with First Marriage Season 2's story reversal setting up new feuds, exploring new bonds among the McAllisters may be smart. The expansion of Connor and Mandy's relationship thus has the potential to lighten up more serious storylines and broaden a key bond in First Marriage in light of how strained some bonds will be in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 2. It makes sense for Connor and Mandy's relationship to be explored. Indeed, between Georgie and Mandy's persistent fights about her job and Connor and Jim's strained relationship, having a bond whose peculiarities lighten up the mood can be beneficial. There is nonetheless another reason to expand Connor and Mandy's relationship in First Marriage Season 2. We already know from The Big Bang Theory that Georgie and Mandy's marriage is doomed to fail at least once. Building up Connor and Mandy's bond before then can lighten the mood and create a support system for Mandy for when that time comes. Hopefully, this can mean a reshuffling of the sitcom's main storylines for Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 2. One that showcases how strong and funny Connor and Mandy's bond can truly be and introduces new challenges for the McAllisters.